What if I told you that the greatest champions in history sometimes lost to athletes nobody believed in? From shocking Olympic defeats to unbelievable underdog victories, today we're counting down the top 100 historic sports upsets where the unexpected became unforgettable. Stay with us until the very end for a bonus fact you won't want to miss. 1. The Miracle on Ice, 1980 Winter Olympics. Nobody thought a group of young American college players could beat the dominant Soviet Union in hockey. Yet they did, in what many still call the greatest upset ever. 2. Buster Douglas knocks out Mike Tyson, 1990. Tyson was seen as unbeatable. But James "Buster" Douglas, a 42-1 underdog, shocked the boxing world by knocking him out in Tokyo. 3. Leicester City wins the Premier League, 2016. Bookmakers gave them 5,000-1 odds. Against all expectations, Leicester City conquered England's toughest football league. 4. Rulon Gardner defeats Alexander Karelin, 2000 Olympics. Karelin hadn't lost in 13 years in Greco-Roman wrestling. Gardner, virtually unknown, stopped the Russian legend. 5. Appalachian State stuns Michigan, 2007. A tiny football program beat one of the most historic college teams in front of 100,000 stunned fans. 6. Greece wins Euro 2004. The Greek national team, barely expected to leave the group stage, defeated giants like France and Portugal to become European champions. 7. Villanova's perfect night, 1985 NCAA basketball. As an 8th seed, Villanova played the game of their lives to defeat Georgetown in the championship. 8. Holly Holm beats Ronda Rousey, 2015 UFC. Rousey was undefeated and feared. Holm landed a head kick that ended her reign in shocking fashion. 9. UMBC beats Virginia, 2018 March Madness. For the first time in history, a number 16 seed defeated a number 1 seed in the NCAA men's basketball tournament. 10. New York Giants beat the 18-0 Patriots, 2008 Super Bowl. The Patriots were on the brink of a perfect season. The Giants ruined it with a last-minute miracle catch and upset win. 11. Japan defeats South Africa, 2015 Rugby World Cup. A team long considered a lightweight shocked South Africa, one of rugby's most powerful nations. 12. Senegal beats France, 2002 World Cup. In their first ever World Cup match, Senegal stunned the reigning champions, France. 13. Boris Becker wins Wimbledon at 17 to 1985. Teenager Becker became the youngest male champion ever, surprising the tennis world. 14. Chicago Cubs World Series comeback, 2016. After 108 years of waiting, the Cubs finally won it all, defeating the heavily favored Cleveland Indians in extra innings. 15. The Jets beat the Colts, 1969 Super Bowl III. Quarterback Joe Namath guaranteed victory and delivered, shocking the football world. 16. Cameroon over Argentina, 1990 World Cup. The defending champions, led by Maradona, lost their opening game to a fearless Cameroon squad. 17. Iceland beats England, Euro 2016. With a population smaller than many cities, Iceland knocked England out of the tournament. 18. Goran Ivanišević wins Wimbledon, 2001. Ranked 125th in the world, he came in as a wild card and walked out a champion. 19. The Cavaliers come back from 3-1 to 2016 NBA Finals. No team had ever come back from 3-1 in the finals. Until LeBron James and Cleveland made history against Golden State. 20. Philippines beats USA Basketball, 1954 FIBA. In the early days of international basketball, tiny Philippines stunned the mighty US team, proving anything was possible. And that's just the beginning. These first 20 moments show us that legends can fall and underdogs can rise. But the next chapter takes us even deeper into jaw-dropping upsets you may have never heard of. 21. North Korea beats Italy, 1966 World Cup. North Korea stunned the world by knocking out mighty Italy in the group stage. 22. New York Mets, 1969 Miracle Mets. The Mets, once known as a joke, beat the powerhouse Baltimore Orioles to win the World Series. 23. Emma Raducanu wins US Open, 2021. Ranked 150th in a qualifier, Raducanu won 10 straight matches without dropping a set, claiming her first Grand Slam. 24. Sri Lanka wins Cricket World Cup, 1996. They weren't expected to make it far, but Sri Lanka shocked the world by defeating favourites like India and Australia. 25. South Korea beats Italy, 2002 World Cup. A controversial but unforgettable upset, South Korea knocked out Italy to reach the quarter-finals. 26. Appalachian State over Michigan, revisited. Not only did they beat Michigan, but that game became a symbol that no favorite is ever safe in college football. 27. Roberta Vinci beats Serena Williams, 2015 U.S. Open. Serena was chasing a calendar Grand Slam. Vinci, ranked 43rd, ended the dream in the semifinals. 28. Houston Rockets defeat Lakers, 1981 NBA playoffs. The Lakers, loaded with Magic and Kareem, were favorites. Yet Houston eliminated them in the first round. 29. USA women beat Brazil, 2008 Olympics soccer. Undermanned and missing stars, the US still pulled off a dramatic upset to claim gold. 30. Ireland beats England in cricket, 2011 World Cup. Kevin O'Brien's legendary century helped Ireland chase down a huge score against England. 31. Switzerland beats Spain, 2010 World Cup. Spain would go on to win the whole tournament, but their first match ended in a shock defeat to Switzerland. 32. Minnesota Twins win 1987 World Series. The Twins had one of the worst road records, but rode their underdog status all the way to a championship. 33. Japan beats USA in Women's World Cup Final, 2011. In an emotional victory following the earthquake disaster, Japan shocked the heavily favored Americans. 34. Detroit Pistons sweep Lakers, 2004 NBA Finals. Everyone expected a Lakers dynasty. The Pistons' defense said otherwise. 35. Ethiopia wins first Olympic gold, 1960 marathon. Abebe Bikila, running barefoot, stunned the world by defeating the field in Rome. 36. Australia stuns USA in swimming, 2000 Olympics. In the 4x100 relay, the Aussies beat the Americans for the first time, capping it with the guitar strumming celebration. 37. Notre Dame beats Oklahoma, 1957 college football. Oklahoma had a 47-game winning streak. Notre Dame stopped it cold. 38. Mexico beats Germany, 2018 World Cup. An energetic Mexican squad shocked the defending champions in their opening match. 39. Denver Nuggets beat Seattle Supersonics, 1994 NBA playoffs. The first time an 8-seed ever beat a 1-seed in NBA history. 40. Kenya's runners dominate, 1968 Olympics. Virtually unknown to the world at the time, Kenyan athletes stunned everyone with long-distance running dominance. If you thought these were wild, wait until you see the next 20, where we'll cover legendary comebacks, forgotten miracles, and more stories that prove anything can happen in sports. 41. The Heidi Game Raiders comeback, 1968 NFL. The Jets were ahead, and the broadcast cut to the movie Heidi. But the Raiders scored twice in the final minute to steal the game. Viewers at home missed the entire upset. 42. Greece stuns USA in basketball, 2006 FIBA. Team USA, packed with NBA stars, was stopped in the semifinals by Greece, who used precision passing to outplay the favorites. 43. West Germany beats Hungary, 1954 World Cup Final. Hungary hadn't lost in 4 years and had already beaten Germany earlier, but in the final, West Germany shocked them. 44. Appalachian State becomes a symbol, 2007 football. Years later, fans still talk about how a tiny school humbled a national powerhouse, proving the upset's lasting legacy. 45. Texas Western beats Kentucky, 1966 NCAA Final. An all-black starting lineup defeated powerhouse Kentucky in a historic basketball moment. 46. Philippines beats Argentina, 2014 FIBA. The Philippines pulled off a gutsy performance to stun Argentina, showing their growing power in world basketball. 47. U.S. women beat China, 1999 World Cup Final. The match ended in a penalty shootout, with Brandi Chastain's winning kick sealing an underdog triumph before a massive crowd. 48. Joe Namath's guarantee, Super Bowl III 1969. Namath promised victory against the Colts, and the Jets delivered one of the NFL's greatest upsets. 49. The Red Sox come back from 0-3 to 2004 ALCS. No team had ever come back from 3 games down in baseball's postseason. Until Boston did against the Yankees. 50. South Korea beats Germany, 2018 World Cup. The defending champions crashed out in the group stage after losing to South Korea in stoppage time. 51. Ye Yang beats Tiger Woods, 2009 PGA Championship. Tiger had never lost a major when leading after 3 rounds, until Yang overtook him with clutch shots. 52. India wins 1983 Cricket World Cup. Against mighty West Indies, India pulled off one of the most famous wins in cricket history. 53. Chaminade beats Virginia, 1982 NCAA basketball. A small Hawaiian school shocked the number 1 ranked Virginia Cavaliers in a game that still feels unreal. 54. Ronda Rousey shocked again, 2016 UFC. After Holm, Rousey tried to return against Amanda Nunes. The fight ended in 48 seconds, another huge upset. 55. Boston University beats Boston College, 1972 hockey. A crosstown rivalry turned historic when BU, heavy underdogs, toppled their neighbors in dramatic fashion. 56. Fiji wins first Olympic gold, 2016 Rugby Sevens. A tiny island nation stunned the world by dominating rugby's debut on the Olympic stage. 57. The Giants upset the Packers, 2008 NFC Championship. In freezing conditions, New York beat Green Bay to reach the Super Bowl and continue their underdog run. 58. Sweden beats USA in women's soccer, 2016 Olympics. Sweden, coached by former U.S. manager P.S. Hage, eliminated the Americans in penalties. 59. Andy Ruiz Jr. beats Anthony Joshua, 2019. Joshua, the towering champion, was knocked down 4 times by Ruiz in one of boxing's biggest shocks. 60. Croatia beats England, 2018 World Cup semi-final. Tiny Croatia battled back from a goal down to beat England and reach their first ever World Cup final. From forgotten schools to world champions, these 20 moments show that upsets can come from anywhere, anytime. But the next chapter takes us into even more unbelievable territory, where dynasties fall and dark horses rise to glory. 61. USA women's hockey beats Canada, 1998 Olympics. Canada were heavy favorites, but the US shocked them to win the first ever Olympic gold in women's hockey. 62. The Denver Broncos beat Green Bay, Super Bowl 32 1998. The defending champion Packers were expected to roll, but John Elway's Broncos shocked the world. 63. Paraguay knocks out France, 1998 World Cup. In one of the first golden goal matches, underdog Paraguay pushed France to the edge before falling just short, showing the world their fight. 64. The Patriots shocked the Rams, Super Bowl 36 2002. The greatest show on turf, Rams were stopped by a young Tom Brady and the underdog Patriots. 65. Czech Republic wins 1998 Olympic hockey gold. Led by Dominik Hasek, the Czechs defeated powerhouse Canada and Russia to win gold. 66. Alan Border's Australia beats England, 1989 Ashes. Australia came in as outsiders but left with one of cricket's most memorable series wins. 67. Super Bowl 42 helmet catch, Giants over Patriots 2008. The famous David Tyree helmet catch sealed another underdog win over an undefeated New England team. 68. Japan beats USA softball, 2008 Olympics. The US had been dominant for years, but Japan stunned them in the final to claim gold. 69. Wimbledon's crazy FA Cup run, 1988. Wimbledon, known as the Crazy Gang, shocked Liverpool in the FA Cup final. 70. France beats New Zealand, 1999 Rugby World Cup. The All Blacks were overwhelming favourites, but France's comeback in the semi-final stunned the rugby world. 71. Detroit Lions end Packers streak, 1962 NFL. Green Bay's dominance came crashing down when the Lions delivered a stunning upset on Thanksgiving Day. 72. Zambia wins AFCON, 2012. Just miles from where a tragic plane crash killed their national team in 1993, Zambia lifted the trophy against Ivory Coast. 73. Denver Nuggets bubble comeback, 2020 NBA. Down 3-1 twice, the Nuggets upset both Utah and the Clippers in back-to-back series. 74. Lithuania beats USA basketball, 1992 Olympics exhibition. The Dream Team was untouchable in official play, but even they got a scare when Lithuania pushed them hard in warm-ups. 75. Argentina beats USA in basketball, 2004 Olympics. Team USA, with NBA superstars, was beaten by Argentina, who went on to win gold. 76. Minnesota Twins beat Tigers, 1987 ALCS. Underdogs again, the Twins upset Detroit in a series few predicted. 77. Roger Bannister breaks the 4-minute mile, 1954. No one thought it was humanly possible. Bannister proved everyone wrong. 78. Chelsea beats Bayern Munich, 2012 Champions League final. With key players suspended and facing Bayern in their own stadium, Chelsea shocked Europe with a penalty shootout win. 79. Cassius Clay beats Sonny Liston, 1964. Before he was Muhammad Ali, he was the underdog loudmouth who dethroned the feared Liston. 80. South Korea beats Italy-Spain, 2002 World Cup run. Not just one game, South Korea's whole run to the semifinals shocked the football world. By now you've seen giants fall in every sport imaginable. But we're not done. Our final chapter reveals the last 20 upsets, including some of the strangest, wildest, and most inspiring moments in sports history. 81. Colombia beats Argentina, 1993 World Cup qualifier. Colombia stunned Buenos Aires with a 5-0 thrashing of Argentina. 82. Villanova stuns UNC, 2016 NCAA Final. A buzzer-beating three-pointer sealed one of the most dramatic upsets in basketball history. 83. Kansas City Royals win 2015 World Series. After decades of struggles, the Royals overcame powerhouse teams to win it all. 84. Japan beats USA Baseball, 2023 World Baseball Classic. Shohei Ohtani struck out Mike Trout to seal Japan's victory, shocking fans worldwide. 85. South Africa beats New Zealand, 1995 Rugby World Cup Final. Post-apartheid South Africa, heavy underdogs, beat the All Blacks in a unifying national moment. 86. The Buffalo Bills beat Vikings in 13 seconds game, 2022. Minnesota were flying, but Buffalo pulled off a shocking last-second turnaround. 87. U.S. Open Golf, Francis Ouimet wins in 1913. A 20-year-old amateur defeated the world's best golfers in an upset that changed the sport forever. 88. The Mets beat Red Sox, 1986 World Series Game 6. A ground ball through Bill Buckner's legs turned the tide and shocked Boston fans. 89. Italy beats Brazil, 1982 World Cup. Paolo Rossi's hat-trick sent Brazil home early in a massive shock. 90. Marat Safin beats Pete Sampras, 2000 U.S. Open Final. The young Russian dominated the legend in straight sets. 91. Appalachian State is a cultural icon, 2007 football. Still referenced as the ultimate upset, proving small schools can shake giants. 92. Croatia beats Argentina, 2018 World Cup group stage. Not just beating them, but thrashing Argentina 3-0 in a shocking group stage result. 93. Tampa Bay Lightning lose to Blue Jackets, 2019 NHL. Tampa had one of the best regular seasons ever. Then lost in a first-round sweep. 94. Miracle Mets again, 1969. From last place to champions, the team forever defined what an underdog can achieve. 95. Greece basketball beats USA, 2006. Precision passing and teamwork shocked a star-filled U.S. team. 96. Costa Rica beats Italy-Uruguay, 2014 World Cup. Placed in the group of death, Costa Rica advanced as winners after shocking giants. 97. Switzerland beats Serbia, 2022 World Cup. A politically charged match ended with Switzerland upsetting Serbia in dramatic fashion. 98. The Giants beat Patriots. Again, Super Bowl 46 2012. Lightning struck twice, as Eli Manning's Giants took down Brady's Patriots in another upset. 99. Leicester City's entire season, 2016. Not just one match, but a miracle run no one thought possible. 100. The miracle on ice again, because nothing tops it. Yes, it deserves to bookend this list. College kids beating the Soviet hockey machine will forever remain the ultimate upset. Bonus fact, the day the horse won at 80-1 odds. In 2009, a horse named Mine That Bird entered the Kentucky Derby with odds of 80-1. Nobody gave him a chance. He not only won, but did so by almost 7 lengths. Proof that in sports, just like life, anything can happen. And there you have it, 100 of the greatest historic sports upsets of all time. Which one shocked you the most? Did we miss your favorite? Drop it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through the underdog's greatest victories, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more amazing sports stories, and check out our other countdowns. Because remember, every legend, no matter how strong, is just one upset away from history.